In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to source viral worthy content in a matter of seconds. Now, this tool has been incredible in helping my growth, our clients' growth, and today I want to give it to you as well to make your content creation process effortless. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Melina, and I've scaled my own brand to over 200,000 followers in just a few months of starting on TikTok and repurposed the content across different social media platforms and saw millions and hundreds of views. Now, the same thing applied to our students who started using the same framework, going massively viral, getting 30 million views, getting 30 million views, 5 million views, and more, and growing so fast in a matter of 3 months of working with us and actually going beyond 10,000 followers. So with that being said, I want to introduce you to the tool that's going to make your content creation so much easier. Now, before we dive into what the tool is, the way we had done it before was very easy. We would use TikTok because TikTok has a great SEO search optimization. Like, you can go to the app, you can click on, like, for example, search bar, click on gut health, and you can search like gut health coach. And all of a sudden you see a bunch of users who are gut health coaches. You can see their follower count. You can go to their account. You can source it at the middle left where the 3 lines are by the most popular videos. And you can see what the outlier videos are in that health account. Now, why do we care about outlier videos? Is that a lot of people, when they first want to build their personal brand, when they want to build their authority, go viral, and have that recession-proof brand, they try to reinvent the wheel and they try to be all original and all unique. And newsflash, that is not how social media works. Social media is an algorithm and it's very specific. It's science-based. And just like medicine, you have anatomy and physiology. That's how I look at social media as well. If you know exactly what to do, then going viral is not luck. It's not that somebody's pretty, somebody's young, somebody's cute, somebody's funny. That's why they're going viral. It's that they understand the framework of content creation. So what you want to do is understand, remove yourself from being just a consumer to becoming a creator. And that means analyzing every single piece of content that's coming in as to why did it perform? Was it the actual setting of it? Was it how it was presented? Was it the topic? What type of hook did they use? What type of value points did they give? 90% of the time, if you get the setting, the area, and the hook right and bring your own value into the content, that is all you need to actually make a viral worthy content as a brand new content creator. I started creating content back in 2023 and I was a complete dinosaur. I knew nothing about content creation. I didn't even know where the record button was. Like, I was basically like a 90-year-old grandma who knew nothing about technology. That's how it felt like. And I did not even have like any pictures up on social media, anything. Like, I was such a geek because I was so focused on, earning all my degrees and being so studious. I knew nothing about like social media life or anything like that. And I wanted to go online with the purpose of impacting others. I wanted to be seen as an authority figure in the space, and I wanted to be taken seriously because a lot of people would be like, whoa, like, Mel, you're so young, so you must be a genius. But also, because you're so young, we don't want to work with you. Like, the town I live in, it's very more like a town for older people, and they were very close-minded to receiving my gut health expertise. So that is why I moved online. I was like, I want to be able to impact the younger generations, the Gen Zs, millennials, Gen X, with their gut health so that they can live in their 60s, in their 70s, by the time they're in that age, well and healthy and happy. So that was my purpose. I went online, I grew massively, and I'm here to share with you one of the major secrets when it comes to growth, and that is knowing what type of content you should even create. Let's dive in. I will minimize myself so I can show you the training. What you want to do is you want to go to Google Chrome. This extension only works for Google Chrome. And then what you want to do is Google Sort Feed extension. Now, Sort Feed is an amazing tool that is going to let you find all the viral worthy content. Before Sort Feed, I had to use Viral Finder. Viral Finder costs money. It's like $20 a month. Money's not important if you are building something epic, but it's also like there was a lot of hassle when I was using Viral Finder. Maybe it wasn't the same experience for others when it came to sorting content. Like, sometimes it was glitchy or laggy, or it wasn't very optimized. And once I found it, I had to like manually manually collect my thoughts. Maybe there was an export button, maybe there was not. I never had the export button. I mean, I don't know where it was, even if it was there. So anyways, it was a lot of manual labor that we are not here to do. We are here to make it as effortless as possible. So I've already got this installed, but go ahead and install it if you don't have it yet. Mine is right over here. Then what you want to do next is you want to go to Instagram, and let's say you want to talk about gut health. So what you want to do is click on gut health, see what sort of creators come up. Like for example, we see the gut goddess. Let's see who she is. She has about 100,000 followers, not bad. And let's say you want to learn, see what type of content is working for her. So what you want to do is click on your extension, click on sort feed, always go for most viewed, not the most liked. Now there's a reason for that. Let's say you want to make content, which in the beginning you should, to make content to go viral. Then what you want to do is click on the most viewed, because that is where you're going to see the most amazing hooks, the stuff that's actually going to work. But let's say you have come to a stage where you have enough following, you have enough everything, like you have a core based following and you're ready to monetize your followers. That is where you want to go for the most liked, because with the most likes, it may have gotten only 10,000 views or 100,000 views, but it got the most amount of like maybe it got 40,000 likes. That content is going to sell to the audience that you have better. It's going to convert better into actual clients, actual paying clients, versus the content that was generated by the most views. If you are a brand new content creator, you should not be clicking on the most likes, always the most viewed. I would go for the most latest 500 posts, but because like for the sake of time, this is going to take like a few minutes. I'm just going to put like the latest 25 posts. Oh yeah, and you always shouldn't be on the post tab. The posts aren't going to get sorted. You would want to go to the Reels tab, then do everything that I just said again, 25, but typically do it for like 500. So you have like a whole data of everything that worked on this account. She actually had only 622 posts, so probably I would just do like 100 of it or 200 of it. Actually, some people don't put their reels as a post on their grid, so she may have done way more reels, but it's not showing here. Anyways, just do the latest 500. You'll see if the numbers are dropping at the very bottom, obviously don't use it. Okay, so let's do the sort feed on that. Now let's say like you're in the same niche, you want to talk about another thing. Like let's say you want to be a stress release coach or nervous system coach. Let's see who we find. Let's say who is Jen. Jen has 7,000 followers. I don't necessarily want to give them nervous system coach. Okay, let's see Kate. Perfect. There's Kate. And let's say, you want to see her top performing content. Again, go to the Reels tab and click sort feed, click on the most liked, click on the most viewed. And that is it. Like this list is already ready. Like looking at her content, the latest 25, this is something that worked. So go in here. It says, so you're telling me that when you get SIBO for the third time and suddenly develops 33 food sensitivities was also when you moved to a new state solo, decided the religion you grew up in was a total lie and ended up your 4-year drainage relationship. Real talk, because your doc's not saying this, so I will. And this is she's basically making a point on how you need to heal your gut and digest your food. Like you need to heal your life and heal your gut, not just your digestion. And let's say like you want to do something similar, you could take the framework, like literally place your phone down the way she is placing it down, eat something. Like that is a visual hook. People are getting entertained, like they're focusing on what she's doing and they're also trying to read what she's saying, which says, so you can do different. Like, so you're telling me that when you got IBS, like maybe it's your first time getting IBS and suddenly could no longer absorb the food that you were eating and had to poop like 5 times a day, was also when you ended your toxic relationship and decided that, you had to change your career because it no longer aligned with you. Newsflash, it's not just your gut, it's also your life too. It's using the similar framework of this concept has worked. So you're telling me when you got X for the whichever time frame is also when you did X, Y, and Z, and it's potentially because of ABC. Going into another one just so you have an example. But as you can see, like take the similar concepts, make it your own. Don't obviously take it word for word. Do a loose emulation, insert your own expertise, and that is how you can grow as a content creator. The formula formula, the system, the machine is here to help you grow, yet you still think that, maybe you're not aesthetic enough. Maybe you don't have an influencer lifestyle. Listen, I never wanted to like be an influencer and have an influencer lifestyle. Like, you're probably never gonna see me in a bikini picture, like posting on social media. I'm different. Like, I like being basic. I like being normal, but I like to be an authority figure in the space. And that is what I did with my TikTok account, Dr. Melly, actually. That is what I do across all of our students. Like, they're here to be an authority figure. There's a difference between an influencer and an authority figure. And an authority figure knows the algorithm. They know exactly what is going viral and how they can emulate similar stuff. Like, let's look at one more. I don't give a fuck about the 30 plants you eat a week or the most expensive probiotics you take. Tell me how your breakup rocks your world, because that's the exact time your gut health fell apart. So of course we're going to unpack it, sis. Use the same structure. I don't give a fuck about all the supplements you take every week to heal your gut. Tell me about how you being in a constant stress or constant fight or flight is affecting your life and not letting you to repair and digest and go into the parasympathetic mode. Like, let's unpack that, sis. Obviously, I give too much words here because I'm just like blurting it on the go, but you get the feeling. Like, she's sitting in a car, sit in the car. This is the formula of why it went viral. Like, people are engaging with her. Anyways, I hope this helped. Use this amazing tool. Let me know how it goes in the comments. And if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, turn on your notification, and I'm here for you. Bye till next time.